Hi, we are here at High-Tech Hyderabad for India for Mice. India for Mice is a platform that has been established to show the potential of India as a destination for mice. This is a two-day event at the High-Techs in Hyderabad. It's wonderful arrangements, an amazing place to be in. My name is Meghna, your host from TradeFairTV, and I'm going to take you around and show you some of the seminars, the exhibitors, and take you around the exhibition. Stay tuned with me on TradeFairTV. We are here inside the High-Tech Convention Center. As you can see behind me, there are the exhibitors who are displaying their products here for India for Mice. So let's go inside furthermore and see what's in store for us.
It is a great moment for all of us here in Hyderabad to welcome you all. Let me start by saying that the time for mice has started in India. It is an established fact that mice and economy work together. When the economy is robust, the mice activities are also there. India is today the fastest growing economy in the world, outbeating China marginally. And Government of India in their new Make in India policy have identified tourism and hospitality as one of the 23 core sectors that they would focus on, which will enable growth of the economy.
As chair of the 2016 IAEE Board of Directors, I'm up here speaking on behalf of our Board of Directors who have had a delightful time over the last few days visiting this fantastic city, enjoying your hospitality, and learning more about the mice opportunities in India. We have had a very successful few days participating as part of your CEM education program. You've got some fantastic students who will be honored later today. And we had a very successful board meeting, and we will be telling you more about it as the program goes on today. So thank you again very much for inviting us. We've had a wonderful time visiting your city and this country and hope to come back many times in the future.
We started with MICE, is it not, exhibition. So we started nibbling from exhibitions. So it took me 20 minutes to go around all the beautiful stalls which have displayed their wares and their exhibits. It's really interesting. They are very useful for our tourism industry.
But we want to encourage that you go to the toolkit at meetingsmeanbusiness.com and take a look at the opportunities available to you to support and promote and advocate for the meetings industry across India.
What brings you to India for Mice?
We came here last year when IIA Open Seminar was organized. We were a sponsor at that time also. We had taken a stall. Even mice, we have a major role that we play in the North India, hosting at least 50% of the world congresses that are happening at our venue, including the Ministry of Health, COP7, the Ministry of Agriculture for the World Organic Conference. Then if you look at the World Road Congress, then we are going for the World Robotic Conference. Then we are going for the World Fertility Congress. So all of them are hosted by the ministries, are being organized at our venue. Of course, the Global Exhibition on Services is also being organized by CII at our venue. So we play a major role in the mice.
Can you give us a brief about India Expo Center and your tagline, which is concurrence is possible?
Concurrence is possible is not a new word. I mean, earlier also we had 8 halls, built up halls, wherein 8 concurrent event was possible. But then keeping in track of the Indian mindset in organizing exhibitions and the requirement of a large venue which would have big height and tough load bearing capacity, we expanded by another 40,000 square meters. So now, if you look at India Expo Center, we are holding at least 5 shows concurrently, at least 3 times in this year. So that brings, or that justifies our tagline that concurrence is possible to a larger extent.
The Indian exhibition industry still faces a lot of challenges. One of the major challenges being infrastructure, which everybody talks about. What are your thoughts on it?
Infrastructure challenges or opportunities, I'm gonna comment on that tomorrow in one of the topic that has been assigned to me as the investment in Indian mice sector. But I would definitely say that we are well prepared to hold large events, like we recently did the Auto Expo, wherein 7 lakh people visited in 5 days. So we have that capacity to manage ourselves.
With me is Mr. Chandar Mancharamani, Vice Chairman of ICPB, and Ms. Uma Lahiri, who is the manager of ICPB. ICPB and MICE, how do they go hand in hand?
See, MICE is what? Like MICE is meeting in incentives, conferences, and exhibitions. ICPB, the mandate is more focus on the conventions and conferences. The membership we have, it is okay with many segments, with the diverse kind of areas with the membership is that, but the focus area remains with the conferences and conventions here.
Today is the first day for India for MICE that is happening. So far, how has been your experience in India for MICE for ICPB?
This is absolutely a very good initiative which has been taken, but today as we have the road show in the evening, which we are actually working out on the road show to make it a good successful evening. As far as India for MICE, I'm waiting for tomorrow's reactions also. Hopefully we should be happy with, because there are a lot of activities going on all over, front, backward, everywhere. So it has been reasonably good experience.
The future of the Indian exhibition industry.
Future is great. The kind of programs we have, Make in India, Digital India, definitely these things are going to bring in. India is an emerging economy, emerging market kind of a thing. And the response is tremendous. We in this industry do get a lot of requests. There are more and more foreign organizations coming in, and more the Indian organizations who have been operating on a lower scale, they also like to upgrade because there are a big competition from foreign organizations coming to India. So both ways it is emerging very fast, and I could see very good prospects of the exhibition industry in India. Yeah.
What does the future hold for the Indian exhibition industry with ICE, and how is ICPB helping out here?
See, India is the fastest growing economy in the world. And if you see the data, so Indian has the highest amount of expenditure. So being a growing economy and the fastest growing economy, so all over the world, people are now looking at China and India. So these are the two countries where whole world are looking to do their events in the future. So that is why there is a huge potential of organizing the meetings, incentive conferences and exhibition in India. And plus Mr. Modi's Make in India announcement, he wanted to having a vision and wanted to make India as a manufacturing hub as well. So there are lots of conferences, exhibition going to happen in India in the future, which going to be very fast. That is why if you see from last few years, infrastructure growth is very high. In the MICE industry, like new convention centers, new hotels, meeting spaces, exhibition spaces are working on. So that is a very good silver lining where we are expecting a huge potential. And as an leading, the ICPB is a nodal agency with the Ministry of Tourism and the private partnership to help the member to grow their business. At the same time, create a quality platform for everyone to do the MICE in India.
with Mr. Surat Singh Malhotra, one of the organizers for India for Mice. How has been the experience organizing and managing India for Mice?
It's always challenging when you're doing something good and something new. India for Mice is not a slogan only, it's basically a passion which relates to our business. Here we are discussing with our own people how to improve ourselves and our business.
With the Prime Minister's vision of Make in India, Digital India, Startup India, how do you think something like mice coming is going to improve the exhibition industry as a whole?
Let me first tell you, Prime Minister is having a vision of India, and he has understood that if you want India stronger, then Make in India is important, number one. So he has asked for Make in India. Then he has asked that original ideas should come. Then it's a Startup India. It is also required. Then he has asked whatever we are doing it. He is a motivational factor. If he could have done, then he would have done with a button. Pressing a button, it could happen. It is not possible. It has to happen when we all press the same button. And we are on that process.
Hi guys, welcome to Trade Fair TV. Today I've got something interesting for you. The autocar performance from the PKC.
Hello everyone, this is Prachi Sharma from TradeFairTV. We have with us the bridal couture queen, Archana Kochar. Oh, how do you make these girls look so beautiful?
I think I love designing. I love making people look beautiful.
Archana Kochar, one of the most amazing designers that our country has.
Our girls are so beautiful and we should do whatever we can to enhance our looks. I think my travel inspires me into creating new creations and new ideas.
Hi, my name is Rachna Saxena from TradeFairTV. Welcome to India's largest and the most spectacular photographic imaging event of the year. We bring you some of the biggest names in the photo imaging category.
Most awaited camera with Indian color settings. Photography has grown into a 2,000 crore business. I feel this is really good.
It's a very good experience. India works on very large margins, of course.
We are standing outside the fashion show, which will be starting in just a few moments.
Hello everyone, this is Shamim Farooq from TradeFairTV at the Renaissance Convention Center. This is the IT event that has been happening. More than 75 countries from all over the world have come here in Mumbai to showcase their best of their IT services.
Today we have 500 such delegates from 70 countries.
India is the best place for IT business.
This is a really innovative platform, yeah.
India is doing very good in the IT.
We have solution for Microsoft Outlook.
We build products in telecom and internet space.
Frankfurt is the IT hub in the world, actually.
We have 100 plus software experts in-house.
Technology is the only way by which the reach of the teacher and the doctor can be taken to every citizen.
There are a lot of guys who seems to be interested in the IT solution.
This is Sanjeev Mehta from TradeFairTV. We are at Nehru Center where India Art Festival is going on. Let's check out what's there for us.
India Art Festival is a modern and contemporary art fair.
People are very much interested here in art.
It's an amazing work of art.
I make artwork with jute and ceramic.
I feel it's lovely. Main topic is women and their emotions.
I did a lot of paintings on music.
India Art Festival has been such a beautiful experience.
Hi friends, I'm Ratan from TradeFairTV. Today I'm going to take you to Times Ethnic Fashion Village 2016. Fashion Village is a unique experience for all the customers because the theme is ethnic and village based.
All parts of India, the companies come participate over here.
Of course, we do better sales here.
I deal with agates and kundans.
पूरा हाथ से स्टिच किया जाता है, पूरा हाथ से बनाया जाता है.
This is Muga silk, we have Assam silk and cottons too.
My business has done very good. In fact, other people who've taken things from me, even they are doing good.
Local India being a big market, it's amazing.
You get everything at one place and one go. I'm enjoying with my daughter.
So friends, if you are an ethnic style lover, you should definitely come here at the Times Ethnic Fashion Village.
This is Prachi Sharma from TradeFairTV, standing at the Bombay Exhibition Center. We're about to enter Palm, which is supposedly India's greatest and the most dedicated event. So let's go check it out.
Palmex is in Mumbai after 9 years. We are participating in Palmex for many years. Cater to all aspects of printing.
Kind of response we are getting is phenomenal. It's a successful exhibition.
India market is growing up.
See a glorious future both for India and our company.
We'll be participating in next Palmex if it is in Mumbai.
With me is Mr. Vicky Bedi, who is the CEO of PS Bedi Logistics. How do you think international visitors, when they come here, they can get that kind of quality of service within India as they have overseas?
You know, it is my belief that the Indians per se are excellent service providers. So I personally believe that there is no second to Indians in the context of the quality that we can provide. It's just that we have a poor image because of history and because of historic reasons. Today we have the best qualified people in the available in India. A classic example is the 30 CEMs that have qualified today. They are going to add value to the industry itself by their knowledge and the experience that they bring onto the services. But having said that, I think each of the service providers that is currently involved in the industry has these skill sets which are of international standards. To mention just that PS Bedi ourselves, we are the only company in India which is ISO 9000 for quality, ISO 14000 for sustainability, ISO 18000 for occupational health and safety, ISO 28001 for security in supply chain, and CTPAT. So with all these, we have a huge training backup within our organization. I believe, my competitors probably have similar systems. So I think the international visitors must expect the best from us, and we can deliver it.
How do you think that the stakeholders can take leadership role in providing good service, better service, and making it better instead of putting it on the government or always saying no, it's the government's fault?
See, the government obviously has its own challenges. I mean, we have a population of 1.2 billion. We have a major population which is below the poverty line, so they have their own commitments. So, as an industry, obviously, I expect the best from the government. But having said that, within the structure that exists, I still believe that the industry itself can improve a lot of service deliverables. Of course, there is a lot of red tapeism that exists, which I think is reducing. It can be reduced much better. For my industry, which is customs, there's a major rollout plan where the time duration for customs clearance and delivery is going to be brought down. I remember almost 15 years ago it used to be 10 days. It is now brought down to about a day and a half, and it's spoken that it will be probably bringing down to 4 hours. In fact, tomorrow morning is going to be starting the single window custom clearance process.
With me here is Mr. Suraj Dhawan, Director of Falcon Exhibitions. We're going to talk to him about MICE, his experience so far, and expectations out of India for MICE. Your thoughts on India for MICE?
See, keeping in view the various reforms the Indian government has been doing for the last 2-3 years, the whole world is looking at India very seriously. The world wants to do business with India, interact with India, engage with India. That would require a lot of activities which would be needed to be done in India, and all these would be covered under the MICE segment. Whether these are meetings, incentive travel, conferences or exhibitions, it requires the desire to do business with India. With the current Modi government, this desire has been created very emphatically. The time for India for MICE has come, and this market, this sector is going to grow bigger and better in times to come.
What kind of challenges do we face currently in the exhibition industry, and do you see us overcoming those challenges in the future as well?
For the exhibition industry, infrastructure is the only challenge which we have right now. India has the right skill set of trained service providers. India has the right type of exhibition industry related vendors, but our exhibition venues, convention venues leave much to be desired. If we are having world-class exhibition and convention centers in India, this industry can grow significantly tenfold in the next 5 years. The world wants to organize events in India, but when they see our quality of exhibition centers as compared to competitive venues such as Dubai or China or Malaysia, they feel India is several years behind in terms of quality of infrastructure.
The exhibition industry is now doing very well. It has grown over the past 10-15 years. A lot of exhibitions happening. Why is it that the government has still not sectorized or made it like an industry?
All cities which are exhibition cities, the local municipality is playing a proactive role. If you look at Munich or Frankfurt or Milan, all the major exhibition centers are owned or significantly nurtured by government. Unfortunately, in India, government has not thought of investing in creating capacities. Vigyan Bhavan was created 5 decades ago. It is too small venue to attract international conferences. Pragati Maidan renovation is being talked for about 2 decades. We don't see any action being taken as of now. If the government creates appropriate capacity for exhibitions and conferences, the world wants to come to India. They're only looking for a good infrastructure where they could come and set up their business in MICE. Let's give them the infrastructure. People will line up asking for dates and when.
I'm sitting here with Mr. Douglas Lugo, show manager of Penton. We're going to talk to him about his experience so far, India for MICE, and his expectations out of it. Thank you so much for your time, Douglas. Thank you for talking to us. My first question to you would be, tell us about Penton.
Penton is an information company that produces a lot of different industry events, trade shows, training, education, and we have a wide array of portfolio of events. So I just manage one of the many portfolios that Penton has.
What are your expectations out of India for MICE?
Well, what I'd like for the individuals to take away from this are to essentially learn how to put on events within India and become more attractive for foreign organizers like myself. It seems that based on a lot of the talks that I heard, that there needs to be a lot more interaction between organizers in India and the government in order to secure funding and support. But aside from that, I think that the message has been heard loud and clear, and I'm very excited to see the future of Indian events.
How do you see the future of Indian exhibition industry?
I think just by having this event, MICE, I think that the Indian exhibition industry is trending upwards. There's definitely a lot of interest from American organizers that are looking at India as a potential destination. We have a certain standard in America of doing trade shows, and I think that India is catching up to that standard, which is great. From what I see just in my short time here is that Indian exhibitions are they're getting out of that kind of flea market mentality and really owning in on business to business, which is huge to potential American organizers, American clientele. So I'm excited to hopefully be a part of it, and I think the Indian exhibition is trending upward.
Thank you so much for your time, Douglas. Thank you for talking to us. You have a nice day ahead. Welcome back. This is day 2 of India for MICE at the High-Techs in Hyderabad, and let's go inside and see what today's day has panned out for us. Very first guest today for our interview sessions lined up is Mr. David Dubois, who is the President and CEO of IAEE. How has it been so far for you?
This is my third trip to India. Third trip to Hyderabad, and I've been to Delhi. I'll be back in May for the IEIA Open Seminar in Bangalore. So this is a wonderful continued visits to India.
Can you give us an overview of IAEE and what does it represent and how does it help?
IAEE is the International Association of Exhibitions and Events, based in Dallas, Texas, USA. We have 1,300 member organizations in 52 countries, representing 9,500 ladies and gentlemen in the exhibitions
and live events industry around the world. And then what we call advocacy, which is public relations, legislation, and government affairs.
Global Exhibitions Day is just around the corner. How is the global exhibition market today?
Thank you. We're very, very proud of our partnership with UFI, our sister organization, that between UFI and IE, we probably represent well over 90% of the exhibition organizers and suppliers and partners in the industry on a global basis. And on June 8th, we will be celebrating in many different ways, very localized, whether it's proclamations with chief ministers in states or prime ministers in countries. Right now we have, as of yesterday, we have 29 different countries already signed up to support Global Exhibitions Day on June 8th.
How do you compare the Indian exhibition scenario with what's happening across the world?
The passion, the culture, the excitement of the MICE industry in India is contagious. It's very positive, and the Indian people are very, very accommodating, hospitable, wonderful families, wonderful cultures. The challenge that I've heard now for 3 years coming to India continues to be infrastructure. You have great airports, you have great restaurants, you have great food, you have great cultures, you have great leisure tourism, but the need for additional world-class exhibition facilities is there. I know that there are plans to grow the infrastructure, which will grow the industry, the MICE and the exhibitions industry across.
With me is Mr. Prasanna Venkatesan, co-founder of Hub Events. So we're going to talk to him about Hub Events, his experience so far, and his thoughts on India for MICE. Give us an overview of what Hub Events is.
Sure, thanks. Hub Events is a behavioral analytics platform. So it's a wearable technology using which organizers can actually understand what visitors and what exhibitors are actually doing on the trade show floor. So when people come into the exhibition, which booths are they visiting, how much time are they spending doing these activities, and who are they meeting, how many B2B meetings are happening. Using our technology, we are able to understand all of these data in real time and in detail, and we use that data to power unique and personalized experiences for both visitors and exhibitors. So our final goal is to enhance the overall experience of the exhibition using big data.
Your thoughts on India for MICE, and how is MICE coming here? And IAEE yesterday announced their collaboration with IEIA. How do you think all this is going to help improve the exhibition industry even further?
Yeah, it's a new beginning. IAW starting a chapter in Hyderabad. Now, what I think is the most important for the industry to grow is to learn from same MICE industry from other parts of the world, right? Organizers and service providers in India who are operating in India should understand, best practices, how others are executing their exhibition successfully, and learn these best practices from other people. I think that's where this kind of collaboration really helps. Bringing all these speakers really, makes a lot of difference. Now, coming back to the MICE industry itself, there's a lot of talk yesterday about this whole Make in India initiative and how that is kind of shaping up, the entire sector, right? And I think the government of India has also recognized that this whole trade fair, exhibitions industry is actually key to promoting trade. It's an established fact, and exhibitions have been around for a long, long time. So I think, the government I'm hoping government will start putting more and more focus in the MICE industry. It's ripe for disruption.
Thank you so much once again. Here is Ms. Gunjan Suri. She is the Associate Vice President for Thomas Cook. The exhibition industry is a very male-dominated industry. Very few women. I've not seen many women here in MICE itself. Where do you think is the gap that lies? And you're one of the younger generations of the women in this industry.
Thanks, Meghna, for raising that particular question. As I said, I'm not too new in this trade. But I was myself surprised as to why there aren't too many women in this trade. You rightly said it's male-dominated, but I see no reason. MICE is all about planning it well, and then
the men in the industry feel that, okay, because we are women, so maybe we could be a little weak on the negotiating side or speaking side. What do you think about it?
So, no, I don't think there are any weaknesses per se why women may not be there in this trade. As I said, it's only that awareness has not been created. And this trade within India has not been too big. If we relate ourselves to the latest ICA database, in the world mice, our share, India's share is only 1%, which is minuscule. That's where our focus should be, to grow that. A very important step that the new board at India Convention Promotion Bureau, the ICPB, is taking is that this year onwards, they're starting off with few educational programs, be it for the entry level, for the second level. Anybody can apply for it. There are no restrictions to it. And they're keeping the fees also pretty minimal. I feel that most of these institutes should also be encouraged to send their students, whereby the awareness gets created about this trade and how it can be managed. Few standard principles can be taught. Rest all comes with experience and through creativity. So there is a huge scope.
Here is Mr. S. Balasubramanian. He is the Senior Director for BIEC, which is the Bangalore International Exhibition Center. We are here talking to him about MICE and BIEC and the upcoming open seminar, which is IEIA, which is happening next month in May. So thank you so much, Balasubramanian, for talking to us. First of all, I would like to know India for MICE, your experience so far in India for MICE.
Yes, definitely. We have. This is probably the one of the few events that we have participated as a MICE event, because Bangalore International Exhibition Center, as such, we are predominantly focusing on the exhibition sector. If you see, as a brand, as a BIEC, we are everywhere in India, not only just in India, plus globally also. We participate in most of the international exhibition forum throughout the world. We are a member of OFI. Active member of OFI. We sit on the board of OFI. We are with AFICA, which is the Southeastern Association for the Exhibition Organizers. We are with IAE, which is in US. We are also the member of the Indian exhibition industry and also the ICA. Slowly, we are also trying to see how, as an exhibition center, we can attract even MICE events. That's one of the main reasons why I'm here at the India for MICE.
Now, with the single window clearance that has started, do you think it's going to be easier to get the permissions in place and getting more events, international especially, coming to India?
Well, let's put this question into two parts. One is the permissions, one is the more events coming down to India. Permissions in India, to do a show, it's varies from state to state. Where I believe in Delhi and Bombay, there are a lot of permissions to be taken. It's a Herculean task for any of the organizers to get permissions. Whereas in Bangalore, in our venue, it's only 5 permissions. It's not even permission, it's just an information. So it differs from varies to vary. I'm sure that the government is also going to work. The single window, what you're talking about, is definitely a good thing coming as a boon for the exhibition organizer, event organizer, and seminar organizer. So that definitely is going to help us a lot, because many of the organizers are little wary about coming down to India when you look at this also, or within the state also, moving from one state to state. That is sort of a deterrent for many of the organizer because of the permission part of it. So if this thing comes in play, I'm sure it's going to be definitely a thing. Foreign organizers coming down to India, there are not just this one reason, but there are many reasons in terms of the session that we talk about in the last mile infrastructure. So that is one thing which is sort of a challenge for India, but I'm sure the Indian government is also understanding the strength of the MICE industry, because what it's going to give to the state and the central in terms of economy, which is basically the payback what you give. Every activity that happens, it gives back 10 times the money. So the people have understood it. So I'm sure the government is also going to work towards it, and there is going to, you would see absolutely a phenomenal change happening in terms of, while they are understanding it, they will work towards it, and it's going to definitely grow a multifold.
Future of the exhibition industry in India, where do you see it going forward?
Future is great. That's one word we can say. Future of Indian exhibition is great. You don't, everybody's, all the global exhibition brands, whether it's Europe, Southeastern countries, they are all establishing a shop in India. People are bringing up the mother brands happening in European countries to in India. Though India's exhibition industry is very nascent, I'm sure it has got a huge potential, and I'm sure you'll be in for a lot of surprises into the exhibition industry.
Hi friends, I'm Ratan from TradeFairTV. Today I'm going to take you to पूरा हाथ से स्टिच किया जाता है, पूरा हाथ से बनाया जाता है.
These are Moga silk, we have Assam silk and cottons too.
My business has done very good. In fact, other people who've taken things from me, even they are doing good.
Local India being a big market, it's amazing.
You get everything at one place and one go.
I'm enjoying with my daughter.
So friends, if you are an ethnic style lover, you should definitely come here at the Times Ethnic Fashion Village.
This is Sameer Patel, your host from TradeFairTV. I am at Little Flea Market in Bandra Kurla Complex, Mumbai. There's a dedicated kids area, there's a concert area.
We are making people do hula hoop.
Came here to enjoy and little of time pass. I just want to explore the creativity that's going on.
Everything is colorful and brilliant over here.
We are into all this home linen. These are 100% cotton.
Fusion sandwich that we're doing. Absolutely juicy, saucy.
First time I'm at the Little Flea.
Very nice place.
Amazing thing. Love the music.
Must visit.
Actually enjoying it.
I'm going to bring you such more exhibitions. I've got a wonderful, wonderful time here.
Hello everyone, this is Prachi Sharma from TradeFairTV. We have with us the bridal couture queen, Archana Kochal. Oh, how do you make these girls look so beautiful?
I think I love designing. I love making people look beautiful.
Archana Kochar, one of the most amazing designers that our country has.
Our girls are so beautiful and we should do whatever we can to enhance our looks. I think my travel inspires me into creating new creations and new ideas.
I'm at the Bombay Exhibition Centre at the Medical Fair India. India's #1 trade fair for hospital and healthcare centre. There are places like Beijing, Taiwan, China, Korea, Malaysia, etc. that have been participating inside. Let's get inside and see what more the medical fair has for us.
It's a new product developed by our company.
My pulse rate is good.
We are manufactured in China in Hebei province.
This is basically for the diagnosis for the body. Hypertension for ECG as well as for pregnant women.
We make masks which are certified to be exported all across the world.
We have registered a few products in India. We are the Malaysian Rubber Export Promotion Council.
Standard is one brand which is into first aid kits.
We are the manufacturers of medical ultrasound devices.
Related to shockwave therapy machine, basically a pain reliever.
We are creating an awareness for the people and we've seen a very good response from the doctors.
It was a wonderful event and we saw so many innovations for the medical industry.
Kathy Breeden, who is the Executive Vice President and COO of IAEE. We would be talking to her about her experience here so far in India, MICE in India, and the exhibition industry overall. So thank you so much, Kathy, for talking to us, and welcome to India. Is this your first visit to India?
It is my first visit. I'm very honored to have been able to come here, and I think Hyderabad was probably a very good first city for me to visit, and I hope to come back sometime very soon.
How do you think MICE coming here is going to help in the development of the Indian exhibition industry?
Well, I think if you back it up just a little bit, I think, the MICE industry overall, it creates jobs for people. It helps bring up local economies and helps to provide funding for infrastructure. So from that point of view, I think it's a really good thing that India is an emerging market for the MICE industry. And I think the exhibition industry overall, especially because there are so many people here in India, there's a lot of good opportunity here.
What kind of challenges do international companies or international events and exhibitions face when they come to India?
I think that there still needs to be a lot of training that's done here in India if they expect to attract exhibition organizers, especially from the United States. And I think India is well on its way, especially with the educational programming that's being implemented. Just like us in the United States and you visiting the United States, there's issues with visas, and it takes a while to get the visa, and it can be sometimes a very burdensome process. And coming here, if you don't fill out that visa form just the way that you need to, then that can keep getting kicked back. So there are challenges there. Both of our countries face those types of challenges. I think that, just as was discussed in the last day and a half, is that the infrastructure, both from the venue point of view and the technology point of view within the venue, needs to be top-notch. I think, U.S. organizers are very accustomed to having very technologically advanced venues in which to hold their events, and even more so, the attendees and the exhibitors are demanding that. So, but again, I think that India is just starting out. It's just now blossoming. So, whereas in the United States, it's been around for a long time. So you can build it, from the ground up without having to retrofit, if you will, of getting it to a higher level.
We all know about social media marketing and how important and critical it is for all those of us who are involved with trade shows, exhibitions, events in any capacity. And we'll begin just now with Gunjan. Gunjan, your views on, what you see as the key areas between MICE and media, and how to, what are these synergies and how can we leverage it for both parties going forward?
India has been continuously upgrading its MICE facilities, starting from the very touch-base points like the international airports that are operating under public-private participation, the international chain of hotels that have come up, also the world-class convention centers that have come up into the India. We all have understood and seen the conscious effort that's been put in to bring MICE under a big platform. So far, we have been promoting Incredible India as a campaign. Over to Saeed. Saeed, how do you see all of this panning out now that you're running a 24-hour TV channel?
That's a really very tough question to answer. The media obviously plays a very, very important role in terms of the positive side of it, and which is all the talk out here. But at the same time, we need to also collaborate with the organizers to make sure that they are sustainable, they're able to run. Unfortunately, the media for such kind of events is just a media partner, so there's no cash transaction. So we used to have the budgets for media to begin with, because we are running this media since 11 years, and now there's a 24/7 television channel, which is a very difficult task to run. But at the same time, other than content, the importance of ecosystem, the importance of sustainability is also there, which we all need to address. As far as coverage is concerned, we have been doing it since so many years now, and we have been able to let the world know what's happening around the country. and in the country, and also look at the kind of response. We have Douglas here, we have IAEE here, we have UFI, which is now having the chapter in the country. We have yesterday announcement from the IAEA that they have the chapter of India now. So that's kind of positive news that is spreading out from the country to across the world, and that's really creating a great outcome for the Indian mice industry as a whole.
Douglas is the show manager at Live Design International, and I believe we run a very, very successful show in Las Vegas and in Mexico and in the North American region. But now they're looking at exploring other markets, and he's here in India for just that. Over to you, Douglas.
I mean, there are a lot of different factors, but just in my personal opinion, I mean, of course, you need to have an industry in that city. So in the United States, nobody would do a farming show in New York City. It just wouldn't make any sense. So that's one important factor. There needs to be an industry for the show that you're organizing in that respective city and or country. So that's one thing that, that plays a huge role in our decision making.
And now we move to Raghav. Raghav, what has been your experience doing this? And what is the kind of ecosystem that you think is necessary to really nurture this relationship between mice and media?
The media's role now has become to take the mice industry beyond within the industry segment. As media people, we've been trying to raise awareness about this industry, not just to the organizers, the service providers, but also to various visitors across different industries, to corporate exhibitors across different segments. So for that reason, we are operating media platforms like Exhibition Magazine, online television, and we focus on the entire ecosystem. When I mention ecosystem, we have evolved a term called OSEF, where O stands for organizers, S stands for service providers, E for corporate exhibitors, and V for trade visitors. So if you see, this has become a big change. I would also like to appreciate TradeFair Times Mr. Sayyed. He extended full support to this initiative, and we introduced the Exhibition Excellence Awards. The idea behind this initiative was to honor the true champions of the trade, to glorify our industry and promote it so that the real champions, the people who are behind the exhibitions, they get to the limelight, and the normal exhibitors and visitors who just know that probably an exhibition is happening, now they know that who are the people behind those exhibitions, so that after 5 years down the line, when somebody asks who is the champion in this industry, a small kid or a college-going person aspires to become like him. So we want to glorify this industry. We want people to have an eye about this industry. They want to make a career in this industry. So we have to popularize this industry. For that, if you see the Bollywood Awards, IFA Awards, sometimes, some decades ago, nobody knew our stars, but today everybody knows them. The agenda behind the awards is to glorify it, provide a career path, and provide an aspirational to the youth of this industry. This is what our endeavor was behind Exhibition Excellence Awards.
time to bid farewell to you from the High-Tech Convention Center, where India for Mice concluded after 2 successful days of panel discussions, meetings, and an exhibition as well. I'll see you again soon at some other venue for some other convention and exhibition. Until that time, take care, have fun, and be safe. Thank you for watching TradeFairTV. This is your host, Meghna, signing off.
I'm standing at Grand House in Mumbai, and we are present at the Air Cargo India 2016 exhibition. So let's get inside and let's check it out and let's see what the exhibitors have to say.
Air Cargo India Mumbai is a very, very important platform for us.
ATC Aviation Services is one of the leading global GSAs.
Everybody is excited about the future of Indian cargo market.
We are the GSA, so we are general agent for the cargo.
Most of our customers are airlines, airports, ancillary service providers to air cargo industry.
Business has been good. We have almost have a 30% increase in the domestic market.
Air Cargo Forum India, I think, is much, much better.
Hi guys, welcome to TradeFairTV. This is Sameer Patel, your host. Today I've got something interesting for you. The Autocar Performance Mumbai 2015 from the BKC.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Shamim Farooq at Nesco and we are here at the Dubai Property Show. So let's get inside and see what these people have got for us.
Welcome to one of the most awaited and the biggest event of the nation, the Make in India Week. This is a week-long event.
Anita Raghunath, the Director of Virgo Communications and Exhibitions Private Limited.
Hi, my name is Yunus Khan. I am from TradeFairTV. Right now at the Mumbai Exhibition Center at the Rubber Tech Expo 2015.
That a smart fitness band that you can see over here from Apple. So yes guys, this right now is not available in the stores. You can only find this at Flipkart.
And last but not the least, we bring to you the most compact, the newest hatch in town, which is none other than the Gen X Nano from Tata Motors.
Hi, this is Prachi Sharma from TradeFairTV and we are standing at the Bombay Exhibition Center and we are about to enter Parmex, which is supposedly India's largest and greatest dedicated event.
Escalator Expo 2016. This is the 4th largest international expo of its sort.
Hi, this is Sanjeev Mehta from TradeFairTV. Right now we are at Nehru Center where India Art Festival is going on. Let's check out what's there for us. Please come.
Hi guys, welcome to TradeFairTV. This is Sameer Patel, your host. Today I've got something interesting for you. The Autocar Performance Mumbai 2015 from the BKC.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Shamim Farooq at Nesco and we are here at the Dubai Property Show. So let's get inside and see what these people have got for us.
Welcome to one of the most awaited and the biggest event of the nation, the Make in India Week. This is a week-long event.
Anita Raghunath, the Director of Virgo Communications and Exhibitions Private Limited.
Hi, my name is Yunus Khan. I am from TradeFairTV. Right now at the Mumbai Exhibition Center at the Rubber Tech Expo 2015.
That a smart fitness band that you can see over here from Apple. So yes guys, this right now is not available in the stores. So you can only find it at Flipkart.
And last but not the least, we bring to you the most compact, the newest hatch in town, which is none other than the Gen X Nano from Tata Motors.
Hi, this is Prachi Sharma from TradeFairTV. We're standing at the Bombay Exhibition Center and we're about to enter Parmex, which is supposedly India's largest and greatest dedicated event.
Escalator Expo 2016. This is the fourth largest
I think I love designing. I love making people look beautiful. Archana Kutcher, one of the most amazing designers that our country has. Our girls are so beautiful and we should do whatever we can to enhance our looks. I think my travel inspires me into creating new creations and new ideas.
Hi guys, welcome to TradeFairTV. Today I've got something interesting for you. The autocar performance from the PKC.
वसईच्या इंडस्ट्रियल एक्सपोला भेट दिल्यानंतर मला मनापासून आनंद झालेला आहे.
वसई इंडस्ट्री एकही गवर्नमेंटनी नवा इनिशिएटिव्ह घेतल्याशिवाय तयार झालेली इंडस्ट्रियल बेल्ट आहे.
वसई का जो प्रोडक्शन है वो पूरी दुनिया में जाता है.
In such a short time, organizing such a good event, I can say that hats off to them.
Exhibitions like this is 100% helps us to showcase our product.
They should keep on doing this kind of exhibitions at least twice a year in Vasai.
हर 6 महीने के बाद यहाँ पर होना चाहिए.
Welcome to Bangalore IEIA Open Seminar 2016. The theme for this year's seminar is collaborating to achieve excellence. Let's go inside and see what's in store for us.
IEIA Open Seminar is always a good opportunity to network, to meet colleagues, friends, partners from the industry.
Global Exhibitions Day is a really important industry initiative.
It has provided once again the most important platform for the exhibition industry in India.
complete information about the exhibition is in your palm top now.
We should have more initiatives like this.
I think when you look at India, there's a huge potential. It goes much beyond exhibitions. It's a team effort. The entire executive committee worked on it very hard.
Hi, my name is Prachi Sharma and I'm from TradeFairTV. Today, we are at the China Machine X Home Life India 2015 exhibition. This exhibition showcases swing machines, machinery, automobile parts and plastic electricity parts all across the globe.
Each scene is unique. You cannot find any more from another financial company.
If you're a new mother or a new parent, you can have a look on these wonderful products.
Have hair brushes, scissors, and like a sponge best phone.
Companies specialize in mosquito nets.
80% of our exhibitors are satisfied and happy with the response that they've got from the Indian market.
Hello everyone and welcome to TradeFairTV. Very first time in India an exhibition like this before, and this is the chocolate exhibition.
This exhibition was basically India's first, where we want to get buyers and sellers.
Past 8-10 years has been showing astronomical growth in the area of chocolates, and that's very good for the country.
Event has been very successful and I'm so happy to be here.
As Exponential has brought first time in India this type of exhibition, we have initiated to participate to demonstrate our product.
Thanks the organizer also, because this is the very good attempt.
It's a wonderful beginning.
I'm from TradeFairTV. I'm at the Bombay Exhibition Center. It is Clean India Week and we have 5 expos under one roof.
We supply machines to a lot of, machine suppliers. This one capsule can make 1 liter of air freshener.
We have been working very hard on the cleanliness and hygiene aspect.
We are into washroom hygiene solutions.
We're showing car wash and car detailing solutions.
This was amazing. We got to see 5 expos under one roof.
Hi, my name is Rachna Saxena from TradeFairTV. Welcome to India's largest and the most spectacular photographic imaging event of the year. We bring you some of the biggest names in the photo imaging category.
Most awaited camera with Indian color settings. Photography has grown into a 2,000 crore business. I feel this is really good.
It's a very good experience.
India works on very large margins, of course.
We are standing outside the fashion show, which will be starting in just a few moments.
CSR is gradually taking over the responsibility of pumping in new ideas and creating a grand resource pool to drive innovations and commitment in the social space.
We need to ensure that every rupee
that is spent in this sector reaches to the right beneficiary and has the maximum impact.
All of us keep talking about in the CSR space today is really innovation focused on creating software. You are able to impact your organization, your employees, to the extent that they make CSR a way of life. I believe CSR is at crossroads today.
15% of the CSR fund goes to Maharashtra.
If you look at traditionally, NGO sector has been really working in silos.
Satahasta Samahara, Sahasrahasta Sankira. Earn from 100 hands, give with 1,000. Let's all do that together.
Hey, TradeFairTV, this is Sameer Patel. I am today at the Education Fest 2015. Take you through inside and you're going to see a lot of energy. I have a few students who are really excited to be here. Guys, tell me the reason you guys are here and what brings you to Education Fest 2015.
Colleges abroad, masters.
Just by sitting here, we are understanding what all we need and requirements for the universities, which helps us a lot.
Inside Education Fest 2015, I have found Jalak. Jalak is going to be kind enough to us and she's going to show us around.
Got in the right time. The seminar has not started yet, and as you can see, there are people standing and sitting waiting for the seminar to be started.
We have come into the student waiting area and KP sir is addressing the students, and this is what KP sir is all about. He's so friendly and down to earth that he's so approachable.
My name is KP Singh. I'm the CEO, founder of IMFS, the Institute of Management and Foreign Studies. We're also India's largest counselors for studies abroad, and I'm proud to welcome you today to the Global EduFest 2015.
You're watching us at TradeFairTV.
And you're watching me on TradeFairTV.
बात छेड़ा नजर आना
I'm bringing you today to the 6th International Elevator and Escalator Expo 2016. This is the 4th largest international expo of its sort. It provides a huge platform for the vertical transport industry. Let us ask the visitors themselves, what are they excited about?
Basically component sourcing. Came here to seek a partnership with local elevator companies.
Have a good product knowledge and technology knowledge.
Elevators is the only possibility of making such high rises.
We are showcasing the latest elevator technologies.
Our theme is excellence in quality.
Kenny Elevator is the #1 domestic brand in China.
We are specially into the hall fixtures for the elevators like push button panels. We are the leaders in providing mobility solutions.
Small springs to big one. We are one of the biggest company in India.
We specialize in all electrical engineering.
So friends, this was 6th International Elevator and Escalator Expo 2016.
We are here at the EP India Tech Expo 2016. I'll be taking you inside where the inauguration is about to take place.
Takes me back to more than 50 years when I started electronics today. The electronic component industry in the country is matured enough.
Steel was started way back in 1974. We have been the pioneers to launch a lot of technology in India.
Cybertron Technologies is into distribution of the foreign suppliers, the electronic components as well as solutions.
There is a whole big requirement of making in India electronic products.
Our parent company is Silicon Technology. We are having experience in component business for the last 20 years.
I established 2-3 big exhibitions in India.
Hi friends, I'm Ratan from TradeFairTV. Today I'm going to take you to Times Ethnic Fashion Village 2016. Fashion Village is a unique experience for all the customers because the theme is ethnic and village based.
All parts of India, the companies come participate over here.
Of course, we'd better sales you.
I deal with agates and kundans.
पूरा हाथ से स्टिच किया जाता है, पूरा हाथ से बना जाता है.
These are Moga silk, we have Assam silk and cottons too. My businesses are very good. In fact, other people who've taken things from me, even they are doing good.
Local India being a big market, it's amazing.
You get everything at one place and one go. I'm enjoying with my daughter.
So friends, if you are an ethnic style lover, you should definitely come here at the Times Ethnic Fashion Village.
We are at IPTEX 2016, 4th International Power Transmission Expo and Grindex International 2016.
This exhibition is
focus on the gear grinding and gear cutting.
Talking about a particular industry, which is gearbox manufacturing and gear industry.
We focus only on relevant people and we don't focus on the numbers.
We got a very quality visitors, people who can make the decision.
I'm looking for new technology in gear cutting. I'm a gear cutting manufacturer.
We are seeing a lot of exposure in gear making.
We think we have a good opportunity for the future as well as a group. Very good.
I think the good thing goes about this show is it's a talk show. exposure or the visibility this platform gives is fantastic.
We are in Pune attending IMEA conference. We have people who have come across the country to understand Muslim entrepreneurship skills. This is the first platform created for the Muslim entrepreneurship in the country.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us with immense talent.
जब नौकरी करते हैं तो पेमेंट मिलती है, लेकिन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप करते हैं तो नफा मिलता है.
Inspire women to become entrepreneurs and become more independent.
The event is basically to get a platform for Muslims, entrepreneurship.
I really wish Muslim brothers and sisters learn about these competencies of entrepreneurship.
जो 5 साल से किसी की नौकरी करता था वो खुद एंटरप्रेन्योर बन जाएंगे.
Entrepreneurship is a metaphor. इतनी छोटी भी एक अगर आयत ला सकते हो तो लाओ.
In future, I myself will become an entrepreneur. I will become a guide for my Muslim communities.
Just believe in yourself.
This is Sanjeev Mehta from TradeFairTV. We are at Nehru Center where India Art Festival is going on. Let's check out what's there for us.
India Art Festival is a modern and contemporary art fair.
People are very much interested here in art.
I'm amazing work of art.
I make artwork with jute and ceramic.
I feel it slowly. The main topic is women and their emotions.
I did a lot of paintings on music.
India Art Festival has been such a beautiful experience.
Hello everyone, this is Shamim Park from TradeFairTV at the Renaissance Convention Center. This is the IT event that has been happening. More than 75 countries from all over the world have come here in Mumbai to showcase their best of their IT services.
Today we have 500 such delegates from 70 countries.
India is the best place for IT business.
This is a really innovative platform.
India is doing very good in IT.
We have solution for Microsoft Outlook.
We build products in telecom and internet space. Frankfurt is the IT hub in the world actually. We have 100 plus software experts in house.
Technology is the only way by which the reach of the teacher and the doctor can be taken to every citizen.
There are a lot of guys who seems to be interesting in the IT solution.
Exhibition